think we live.
Are we now?
I
Are we?
believe, I believe so. I'm checking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We might not be on the right channel, but
He said the right channel, but we not on Black Image.
no. But we are live.
Why are we on the Black Image? If we the Black Boxers, we should be on the Black Image.
She wanna call as soon as I go live. Hey, I'm in the middle. Yeah, pretty much. What's going on? Everything okay? Okay.
It's cool.
Hmm. Now, why did you turn yourself off? There we go. Yeah, turn yourself back on. Make sure that that's coming through. Bro, not with the new. Yeah, we live. Yeah, we live. What up? What up? What up? Took us forever. Yeah. Took us forever in time that has passed since we last did the recording, and took forever on just even getting this recording going.
Yeah,
You're gonna love this.
Our tech guru doesn't know what he's doing. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
Click on this, bitch. I just sent it to you.
Sent me a text. That means I have to get out of the app and everything and look at that.
No, you better not, because we barely working. You just gonna have to trust me that you gonna like it.
Okay.
What I would, well, you know what? Just see if you can click on it, and if you got the fold, it should open up in another window. And then you'll see what we're looking at, and you'll see what I'm doing, and you'll see what you need to do next.
What I need to do next. What I need to do. Oh, you looking at Mario Kart rolling in the background?
No, fool. That's what we rolling in the background. Wow, you see us on the side, right?
I see it.
You don't know what you're doing. So come on. You ready?
That's how I feel. Don't judge me.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's roll. Yeah. Let's roll. You
ready to roll?
Huh?
I'm ready to roll.
You got your camera off now. Turn your camera. There you go. Now, show me these shortcuts. What up? Cut out.
And this is Hollywar 007, like always. Just murdering people. That's what I do.
Black Image Entertainment.
Man,
That's
so
on the scene. All right. Now, how do I?
So, I guess the topic of conversation are two movies. One that's gonna make.
I know. Let's start with finding you in this place so you can show me the damn shortcut. We gonna get there. You in a rush.
I don't even feel like getting up out of this room to go turn the system on. Huh?
Did you always say that you wanted to do this recording while we was playing the shit in the background? I finally got the shit working. Now you don't feel like getting up?
Why are you making me do this? You should have said this from the get-go so I could have been ready already. But no. Tech people don't tell you what they plan is until the plan's already done.
All that shit you was talking about. Why you think I was going through all these struggles?
I don't know. You didn't tell me, so therefore I just figured you didn't know what you were doing.
I had a whole plotting scheme planned up while we have the conversation. So I appreciate you letting me walk, man. I didn't even tell you. I left, and I told you when we were on the phone earlier, I said, we should record today. He said, yeah. I said, but the thunder rolling in. Let me go get this walk in, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the most perfect time to walk because the cool air from the incoming rain was rolling. The sun peaked out for about 60% of the walk, but the cool air was still blowing in. And right when I got to the turnaround point, the clouds blocked out the sun. And when I had a mile left in the walk, it started just barely raining. Held up about the halfway point. Half left. Then I made it in. Didn't even get rained. I said, ooh! Plan that even if I wanted to.
Oh, shit. Alexa, turn off the light. Too much light. It's got too much light.
You can't be saying that on the live stream, be messing people's shit up.
I hope it does mess their stuff up. I hope so. Well, nobody uses the A-Lake anybody. Everybody uses Google. So I should be saying, say Google, turn everything off.
You want to play the games today, I see right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can hide. I need to go in there and change the preferences. I ain't finna tinker with it. I need to change the preferences to where if you ain't got no, Adam don't need no box because Adam don't have no video. I'll change that.
There, I sent you an invite. Get in this room.
It's telling me to press the. I don't know where the home button is. Okay, there we go. No, that's the chat.
Yeah, but that's how you will also find each other in the game too. It makes it 10 times easier.
So they still ain't fixed that after all this time.
Possibly.
How do I put the? I guess it doesn't matter that the mic isn't on mute. So multiplayer?
Yes.
Okay. 2-player, I assume.
No.
Okay.
No, it's online play, single player.
Okay. Friends?
Yeah.
Race?
Let me see if I can get you into my room.
But
it said when you go to friends list, it should show me with a room that you should be able to join.
Oh yeah. Okay. 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 What the hell? forgot the. What was it? Yeah, I think that was it. You joined. Oh, now it's done put me in this world bullshit. How do we?
Yeah, that's it. That's basically the lobby. The world is the lobby. So you can always be collecting stuff while you're in the lobby.
I need you to teach me how to jump off the walls.
Easiest way to do it is to anytime you hit a ramp and you do your hop, then you just click to the wall and you'll start wall riding. And if there's no jump, you press without steering. You do a drift without turning, basically holding the jump button till your wheels light up, and then you just jump into the wall, and then you'll start riding it.
Where are you? Why do I have to go to this trash ass world?
It's the lobby. I'm starting the race.
Shit. We gonna pick the same one. Okay, so these shortcuts. Who are you?
I'm Baby Peach and Blooper.
Yeah, I see you now.
Eat it, sucker. Dang, somebody almost hit me death.
Do you get any speed boost for jumping at the peak of
Yes, you get a mini turbo.
So, first of all, getting into this movie talk, I didn't know that I bought a 3D ticket.
Oh, did you?
So it was 4D, 3D.
Oh, so you actually went to a 4DX?
Yeah, I told you I was. That's another. Oh, shit, I ran into that on purpose. That's another discussion we need to have. I don't know about this 4DX, man. I know the whole idea nowadays is to get to the theater to have an experience that you can't have at home. And with us having Dolby and ABC, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, because I got in-home Atmos as well.
Yeah, I got in-home Atmos. Let's start it over because I finished fourth.
Yeah, it's going to keep going. It's going to pull us out, put us in the lobby. We'll have 1 minute to run around in the lobby, and then it's going to have us pick which level we want to race again and rinse and repeat.
Well, yeah, let's redo that one.
It's not going to give us the option.
Why is it not giving us the option?
Because of the way Nintendo set this up. So what's going to happen is they'll give us a choice to drive to another level, and then we'll drive to another level, and then, yeah.
I don't know the direction to the other level.
Oh, it hasn't started yet. Right now, this is free roam. You're just in the lobby waiting for everything to load properly. And then it's going to give us that option menu that we had the last time where we got to select the level. We'll get that again, and then we pick a level and see where we end up driving to.
It doesn't even give us the option to the... I don't care. I have so lost interest in this game. It didn't take long.
But you were never really a Mario Kart player anyway.
I don't know about all that.
Nah, you were never a Mario Kart player.
There's a lot of people that wouldn't necessarily agree with you on that.
You can't sell me that bullshit. I know the prices.
I probably have more Mario Karts than you. I'm bold enough to even say that. Yeah.
Well, only because
think about it. Think about it before you say it, David.
I'm just saying, only because
is there a Mario Kart?
Just because you have an emulator. That's all. That's the only reason that you would even get that. I'm talking about where you spent your hard-earned dollar bills.
I ain't talking about no emulator. So you have to ask yourself, is there a Mario Kart that I had the possibility of owning that you don't own? You better be careful.
Which is still an emulator because I know you don't have to.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah.
That is not what I said. I said, is there a possibility that I own, is what I said. A Mario Kart that you do not own.
No.
There's not a possibility.
Nope. Not if you ain't talking about emulation from a cabinet.
You want to talk about some old damn emulation? Okay.
Well, I'm surprised you're with the crew. You're hanging out with the first place people.
There you go. I don't play this shit. I ain't never say I did play this shit. I don't even know how to get on the wall. I'm asking you.
Oh, that was bad. I used that at a very bad spot. So after you hit any jump, just drive into the wall while you're in midair. After you hit a jump and you do a trick, you are able to latch walls. Damn, that sucks. Oh, somebody beat me at the last second. That was trash.
So yeah, I didn't realize that I was doing a 4D, 3D, and that's where we stopped. That ticket was expensive as fuck, first of all. And I kept wondering, I said, why is this damn ticket? And then another weird thing was...
But what movie are you talking about? Nobody knows what movie you're talking about.
But we haven't got there yet. You trying to rush? We're not there yet. No one wants to talk about how these movies and these 40X want to spritz this water on you, right? But then this lady next to me had a tray, not a bucket, a tray of popcorn. What I'm trying to get to is that she had a nice spritz and got her popcorn all nice and soggy. When the little spritz came for her popcorn. Nothing to say.
Yeah, what I have to say is, if you're going to a 4DX movie that you spent all this money on, you're not buying to relax and lounge and eat and whatever. If you wanted all that, go to a craptastic studio movie grill. When you go see Captain EO in Disneyland back in the day, seeing Michael Jackson do all his all goodness back when he was still the best of the best, you didn't have popcorn and all that. You went specifically for the experience of being in that 3D super big screen, experiencing Captain EO. And so at that point, that's what you're doing when you buy a 4DX ticket, plain and simple, period, point. So that's her fault for getting that soggy ass popcorn. Or do what I do. I generally eat everything waiting for the previews to finish. I generally finish a full large popcorn by myself before the previews even finish.
Yeah, but the previews is like, they say the movie start at 6 o'clock. You can show that bitch at 7:30 and the damn regular credits will still be rolling.
Yes, on my AMC app, they told me that the movie wasn't going to start till 35 minutes after showtime, because that's how much ads and stuff that they were going to show.
Wow. Yeah. And so, I'm with you. I did think that it was a little strange that both people sitting beside me had full things of food and popcorn. I'm like, how are y'all going to maintain all? I tell you, this one motherfucking thing. If I get one kernel of damn popcorn on my ass, we gonna have a damn problem. There's a likelihood that this man gonna be fighting in this ratchet ass movie, and y'all up in here with damn full damn popcorn beans.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me at the last minute too. Check. I don't know about the 4DX, man. I don't think I'm a fan. And that leads into the conversation. 4DX 3D David Cutthoate. Is that how you say his name?
Thought it was Corn Sweat, but I'm not sure. I've never heard it.
I don't think it has the R in it.
I don't know.
It's Superman 2025. Today is January the 11th, but we them both already seen.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it again tomorrow, so I'll have an even better understanding of how I truly feel about it.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That is the perfect segue. I don't really know how I feel about that movie. I don't know.
Well, I loved it first time through, so I'm gonna say that. How I'll start my whole thing off is I enjoyed it from beginning to end. My first time through, I liked it. I have no real beefs with it. The only thing that the only real stuff I feel that was, I would say, mediocrely executed is about some things I will say were mediocrely executed, if that's even a word. So not enough for me to say bad or I'm mad about it, but I feel some things were kind of, guess you can say, soft.
Oh. You done gave all these disclaimers. I'm hearing them all repeat again on the live stream. And 10 minutes worth of disclaimers.
Yeah, I got some. Because people canceling folks now.
And do we give a damn with our viewership? We don't even record enough to be worried about that.
But people go back and look through your whole history so they can cancel you if you become somebody.
Yeah. They can kiss my black monkey ass.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss my black.
Then what are your beefs with if you hate it so much?
See, there you go. Just because I'm not rolling around talking about how much I just absolutely loved it and it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, which you always do, by the way.
I do not.
Doesn't mean that I hated the movie. I already said that I didn't know what my final takeaway right now is for the movie. I think that first of all, let's start from the beginning. I think they did a good job with this redoing the origin without telling the whole damn thing. I done fell off the whole damn thing. Now I only got my ass whooped. Trying to jump on this rail. Do you need to turn the... I don't fell 2-3 times. Didn't he just hop up on the rail? My dude ain't hopping up on the rail. What the fuck, man?
If it connects to the ground, you'll just ride up on it. Sometimes if there's a steep grade to get on it, you have to hop on it. Oh, that sounds terrible. No diddy.
Man, I did terrible on this one. I fell those 2-3 times. Yeah, I like the fact that we didn't have to do the whole origin thing. I'm not totally convinced that I liked the... Okay. I can outright say that I did not like them changing the message of Jarrell and Laura. I outright just didn't like that. I don't know what they were trying to achieve with that. I mean, he was going to choose to be who he wanted to be anyway, so I don't think that it necessarily strengthened his character development to shit on his parents, on his bio parents.
I will concur on that. But me personally, I still feel that it was them just that lady, the hacker, Terminator TX whatever from Terminator Genesis, basically hacked and hijacked that, changed the message. So I still feel she changed the message, and his parents didn't say go kill humans or whatever, rule them. So at this point, it's still early. I'm gonna watch it again to see if there was real definitive information that says that's what it was and that's what it was meant to be. But the way that I feel is I feel that they manipulated the message still. Because at this point, I wouldn't put it past Lex of how douchey he was in this movie. So, I understand where you come from on that aspect completely, because if that was the truth, I'd feel that was a very weak thing to trash on them like that.
And I agree with you too. It is not definitive that she didn't manipulate it, but they did go out of their way with several other sources outside of Lex to say that the content had to be legit too.
Yeah, but those are the sources you have to try and manipulate to make the story be true. If you understand what I'm trying to get at, is that if they didn't think that information was true being checked, there's no way the world orders or whatever would even remotely care what it said. So they had to manipulate it enough that they said it was okay. So that's the way that I see it. And with her being able to hack even people's human bodies and stuff, I wouldn't put it past her having the ability to do that.
And then the can of worms starts to open up, because then you have to start discussing whether or not this whole 1A, 1B, 1A, 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 1A. What I just went through this whole thing of, okay, he has a pocket portal, so is it giving him the insight on time? Like where he has, 10 minutes in advance or something, and has, again, time in his favor to where he knows what he was going to do next, but just recording someone during a fight and then being able to predict it at that level of whoop-assness, which, I mean, are we supposed to ascertain from, okay, let's be truthful. Let's get it all out here. The movie was all over the fucking place. Let's talk about that. But it wasn't all over the place in like a distracting and or a bad way. It was just not a linear, cohesive story that you could say, well, this happened first, this happened second, and no, remember that. It doesn't even really fucking matter. You could almost tell the whole damn movie in any order and get the same damn results. See, you got to think about it. See? So,
but keep going.
All that being said, I didn't particularly care for what do I want to say? Are we supposed to ascertain that the beginning of the movie was him getting beat by quote unquote Ultraman? Because they never said, we had to go through that whole 3-minute or the whole threes breakdown.
I liked that. I like that a lot.
300 centuries, 30 years, 3 months, 3 hours, 3 minutes.
I liked that, but that was me. I thought that was tasteful. I liked it. But keep going.
I don't think. I'm not indicating that it was bad. I'm saying it wasn't clear. Look, let me go ahead and say this. I would much prefer 300 years, 30 years, 3 months, 3 days and 3 minutes than sit through 3 hours of another origin story. Can I say that?
Yeah. Well, we didn't have to sit through an origin story.
That's my point.
I think that's why I liked it so much, and I thought it was cool that he did it all threes.
That's why I'm adding it into the conversation. I would much rather sit through that than another origin story, which was my biggest fear of the movie, is that I wasn't particularly interested in sitting through another origin story. So that leads me into that I'm not in love with them keeping Pops alive. And then Pops being like a softie. Lois already knowing. But even though I'm not all overly comfortable with those aspects, I will say that I do think that it is a great introduction to a quote unquote movie universe. I think that we have finally got a DCU movie that will open up the doors for multiple DC characters. The Iron Man equivalent for DC. Can I say that? I think we finally got the Iron Man equivalent for DC.
As long as they don't go and rush it and make a team-up movie as the second movie.
A who movie?
A team-up movie for the second movie, and then go back and try and be like, oh yeah, these are all the characters that you didn't know about, but they're in this movie now. We're already teamed up.
This movie they were already damn teed up. Green Lantern, Hawkeye, and I got to get that fucking jacket, bro. Mr. Terrific, I need it.
It was Hawk Girl, not Hawkeye. Wrong universe.
Yes, you're correct.
Just mess.
I know.
Are we racing? Oh shit, we are. I was just driving the course of what was in front of me.
I was following you. I just saw you and I said, yeah, I'm gonna go wherever the fuck you go. I don't know what the fuck we do. I really don't. I really truly don't know what the fuck we do.
Yes. So my only gripes for real with this movie after
what about for fake?
Huh?
What about for fake?
Oh, for fake?
Yeah, you said for real?
Oh, yeah, for fake. For real was, and this is gonna give me a lot of heat because it's really stupid. It's that they surrounded Lois with so many other hot girls, and I'm just like, man, I would have took all these other women over her. But that's just a stupid gripe for me. That's just me being a dude, which is dumb. But the only real other gripe that I had was when Lex Luthor gave his speech for his reasoning for being like, I hate Superman. I felt it was pretty weak to do everything that he did and how he messed himself up and put himself out there. I felt that was a very weak reasoning, I guess. So, because he did a lot of shit. I mean, he did a lot of shit in this one movie alone. Just because his little thing of envy that Superman is just better, and that's it. And so I felt that was a little weak to me, the speech. But I liked the acting. The acting was great. I mean, he sold me that he had deep emotions, but I feel the reasoning was weak, and that's it. And so that's my only real gripe at this point.
So I might have to disagree with you on that one because Lex's reasoning hadn't changed. It's always been there. So the speech, I think the biggest thing that I didn't like about the speech is they were so focused on trying to make the dog an important piece of the puzzle that they didn't let him complete his rant. Every supervillain, this is superhero movie trope at this point. We all get to hear the supervillain go off on these tirades that don't necessarily make sense for the mass public, right? I mean, isn't that? I just thought that came with watching a superhero movie at this point. That you're gonna have to listen to the bad guy go off about something with his childhood, his mama didn't hug him enough, and that's the reason why he has to use the nuclear weapon on the world because da da da. You know, you always get something, but they touch on typical Lex Luthor lore, and then give this guy a chance. Who, again, I agree with you. His acting, he sold me on it too. They didn't give him a chance to shine. Well, I guess at that point in the movie, he didn't need to shine because that part where he walked and T-9000 was sending all that shit flying around his head and he was just walking through it, that was hot.
That was cool.
That was cool.
He gave 0 F's during that point, and that was cool.
That was cool, man. I said, all right. But back to the original question. So the assumption is that he was getting his ass whooped by Ultraman in the beginning.
Ultraman?
Yeah.
But that was still this. No, in the beginning he was getting whooped by his clone,
AKA Ultraman.
Okay, well then Ultraman, yes. And he gave him them hands, and he kept giving him them hands.
I'm going to go out on a limb with this one. Follow me down this path. You ready?
Oh, God. Huh?
You ready?
I'm ready.
I think all black women should go see this movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Baby Jesus and Super Jesus. Why do you say this?
Because of the social media aspects behind the movie, the everything that came with the judgment, even the manipulation that Lex had been doing to even get him in that position, all of that to be judged and misinterpreted, misrepresented by these damn apps. Huh? That actually worked.
What did you do to not get hit by that?
It worked. The fuck?
What did you do?
I had a mushroom.
I haven't been able to do that maneuver yet.
Again, as I said, I'm surprised that actually worked. The fuck?
Shit, you were supposed to be able to do that in Mario Kart 8, and this...
It never worked. I never could get it to work in 8.
Yeah, the Switch said I put 230,000 hours in that game, and I still never got it to work once. But anyway,
all the social media, there was a black lady sitting next to me and a Hispanic dude sitting next to me, and I just wanted to tap that black lady. Your ass paying attention?
So, what do you want it to have taught her then?
That all of this reliability, dependability on these apps, getting your whole life drummed up into these apps, can't get news, can't get reality outside of these apps. You see how that lady was acting behind the dude? All into those apps. And couldn't even recognize that dude didn't even really want to have anything to do with it. But, you know, I just think that it showed. I don't know what people are complaining about with this so-called wokeness. I didn't get a whole bunch of wokeness. I don't think it was blatant.
I would say there were two points, but they were very throwaway segments. Not enough to make you think the whole movie was woke or anything like that. But there were.
Which two segments?
At the very end, in like the credit portion where James Gunn's brother said it's not a bipartisan issue. This is blah 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 issue. That part, and then I think there was one other segment, but I don't fully remember the setup and premise for it. Which it wasn't enough to make me pull me out of the movie or anything like that. I don't think it's as bad as people are trying to say it is.
Online, yeah.
But more of what they're talking about is what was said in press interviews, not actually what was in the movie. Which was one of the dumbest things. Was like, how is Superman an immigrant and blah blah blah, and they're like, that is a woke statement, blah blah, that Superman's an immigrant, that he's pushing a immigration agenda with Superman being uh, an alien. And the funny thing is he's always been an alien, ever,
Right.
since the conception of it. So I feel that their argument is mute on that because he's been an alien. He's always been an alien, and if you drew that parallel, that's on you to draw it negatively because it's always been that way.
Right.
Wait.
It's just now bothering people like you because you done got all sensitive.
But yeah, that's really about it. All in all, I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see it with a significant other tomorrow morning. And I'll have a very good sense of how I really feel about that flick. But all in all,
see him again. My expectations, I went in with low expectations. I was pleasantly surprised with what they did with it. I do kind of think that they kind of dragged that interview scene on a little long.
Yeah, it felt long.
We had I'm not trying to be funny, or how can I say this and not get in trouble? We had a person that had some mental disabilities in the theater with us, so that dude was just randomly screaming during the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So in that scene, he was having a full-on freak-out fest.
Damn.
And that's why I really felt that it was long, because it seemed like he wasn't going to be able to make it through the movie if they didn't pick up in pace and speed, because he would just randomly start screaming and shouting.
Oh, yeah, a couple things I wanted to tag in. I thought Mr. Terrific was awesome. I thought the portrayal and everything on him and the actor, I thought that was awesome. And then the James Gunny fight scene that he was in, which was entertaining. I enjoyed that. And that's one of the things I just wanted to say that I enjoyed Mr. Terrific screen portrayal. Now I'm ready to go rip this other movie apart. Mad.
I need that jacket. I need Mr. Terrific's jacket.
You said you need Mr. Terrific's jacket.
Oh yeah, I'm be looking for it. You laughing? Okay, you laughing? Don't say I didn't tell you when you see me show up in the damn jacket on.
Yeah, when you finally do make it back to comic convention.
Yeah. I gotta wait for this knothead to get a little bit older. Not to stepping on that scale, I'm glad I didn't show up. I would have been Fattacon.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? I tripped over my own damn banana peel.
Okay, so you said you saw Jurassic World yesterday. What format did you
Wait a
view?
second, I ain't done with this other one.
Okay, what else you have to say about it?
You said about the other girls looking better than Lois. Lois ain't never been bad. There's always been better looking girls. I think that was halfway the point. And I don't know how I feel about Jimmy and Perry knowing about Lois and Superman. Because how long is it going to be before they figure out that he Clark? I think they've been a little loose with that whole thing in these last few Supermans. I haven't been overly comfortable with that whole concept of
so many people knowing.
Yeah, including the Green Lantern and.
But the halfway with that point is so. I understand why they do it now, and it has to do with that they have trouble writing true stakes in movies, and the only way that they can make stakes happen is the fact that he knows them, they know him, and that they're really close, and they hold that secret so they can use them as basically motivational stuff to move the plot or have some type of emotional stake in the future. So that's why they do that now, is because if nobody knew about it and they weren't that close, he would have no real reason or want or reservation to really try and save those people outside of Lois. So I see why they do it, but it's the right way, but it's the only way they can have an easy way to write tension in.
Mm-hmm. What the hell? They shelled me into the finish line. A communication. You done rage quit?
I didn't rage quit. I was in first place, and I've been getting first place because I'm gangster.
Yeah. You have collected 1,700 and unlocked it. Did it quit? Yeah, it quit, man. Go back in. Battle history. Join. There we go.
But in my but we'll go to my movie going experience. I saw it in Dolby Atmos at AMC with Dolby Vision, and they had the volume cranked up quite high. Not to where it was annoyingly loud, but it's a lot louder than it normally is. Because I go see movies literally every week, sometimes 2 movies in the same week, all in Dolby Vision or the Dolby Atmos setup, and it's never that goddamn loud. So they definitely cranked it up to make the dramatic tension and explosion sound. So sound, it was good. Most of the CGI was passable. I didn't see
it. It was passable. I saw some things when he was slinging her around when they were fighting in that football field. I'm like, they could do a little bit better at that, but it wasn't painful. It wasn't like bad.
It wasn't like, Black Panther. It wasn't Black Panther bad.
Speaking of,
oh, your little popcorn thingy thing.
when I saw this mug online when they announced it, I think I sent you the article, didn't
I? Probably.
A couple of months ago, I said, "Dang, that mug ain't coming to the U.S." So when I saw they had it last night, I said, I don't need it. It ain't gonna. I probably ain't even ever gonna use it, but I gotta have
it. He said, "I gotta have."
it. Yeah. So I don't know. I can't figure out is it its own or is it just I don't know. I said it doesn't really matter. That seems like a whole lot of extracurricular popcorn bucket that you don't really need. Just to warm it up in something else and then stick it in this thing. Like, why would you do that? By the time you go through the whole rigmarole of making popcorn, the last thing you want to do is put in some overly complicated popcorn bucket.
That is true. That's why I just have big ones from Infinity War and Black Panther.
You have the who?
Just the big plastic buckets from Infinity War and Black Panther.
Plastic?
Yeah.
No, I've been trying to buy the tin ones.
I got the tin.
I didn't realize that tin, yeah. What was it? Return of the Skywalker, whatever that shit was called.
Return of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, actually.
No, I got that one too.
Oh, you got Return of Skywalker.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it. I went to go. I said, "Where's a good place to put this Revenge of the Sith bucket?" And then when I said, "Oh, this would be a good spot," and then when I went to that spot, I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh shit! I didn't even realize I bought that." Oh damn! Didn't realize I bought that at all. They did have the 10. I didn't get the 10. I was thinking about buying both of them. I said, you know, this first one is so damn expensive. I don't need to buy no more damn popcorn buckets. What in the fuck, man? I don't know this course at all. They keep on driving on the damn. Now I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't think it's that bad if you put nigga voices in there. If you just give all the dinosaurs their own niggerdom, like in your head when they pop up on the screen, give them some crazy line like, "Yeah, you thought you was gonna get away. I came to bite that ass." If you watch the movie with that in your mind, it's not that bad.
It's still bad. F that movie and F everything it's about. It's still bad. Meaning that even if you watch it with that,
I was
four people died in that whole movie. 4 people of the party.
I was cracking up. Let me tell you. I was having to hold back my laughter. I said, "Oh man." And then you gonna talk about ain't nobody died in the movie. I saw people get bit up and ripped in half. What the hell is he talking about? I want to see that dude come back. Talking about didn't nobody die.
How many people died?
About 5. I counted them.
Did you?
Yeah. The dude, the Bobby dude, the so-called security guard dude, the charter dude, and the Hispanic maintenance guy. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck movie you was watching. I was like, what is he talking about? I don't think the movie was great. I don't think it was terrible. Shut the ass. Shut the ass too. Ran over your bitch ass. I think that, you know, it left a lot to be desired. I do think that. I did go in also with lower expectations, and again, the scenes in there were so egregiously unnecessary that it made the movie just kind of hilarious. It just really kind of made the movie a joke.
But it wasn't meant to be a joke, and that's why it's so bad. See, Megan, on the other hand, was meant to be a joke. Megan 2.0 was meant to be a joke. So everything that was stupid in it was funny because it's supposed to be a joke. They weren't serious with anything that they did in the second one. And so that's why it was so entertaining. But this movie was taking everything serious. And you're telling me that a Snickers wrapper shut down a whole fucking $80 billion, $1 trillion establishment to let a dinosaur out? A Snickers wrapper?
When I was watching it last night, I said he's talking about the opening scene. I said, I know it's going to have something to do with this damn Snickers bar. I said, I know him too well. I know him too well. He going to be pissed off this Snickers bar is about to do something real stupid. And he never forgave the movie after that.
I forgave it. I was still slapping my head, and I was like, am I supposed to take this movie seriously now? Or is this kind of like a funny thing? And
first of all, Jurassic Park quit being serious after Jurassic Park ain't never been no damn serious. Because when the dude want to go out there and take a pee on the very first one and then get his ass poisoned up by the spitting dinosaur, you know, Jurassic Park ain't never been serious.
And he wasn't going to go pee. He couldn't read the sign because he ran it over and knocked it over. It wasn't because he had to go pee. In the first one. Mm-hmm. It's been Jurassic Park 1 was serious, and then 2 tried to be serious until they were like, okay, we're gonna make this black girl do a high bar and kick a raptor off.
And Simone Biles moved to whoop a big ass dinosaur with her little 60-pound self.
And so that was that movie's head slap. What the fuck was this all about? Thing, and it hasn't been great since. They have been entertaining. There has been entertainment to be had, but
it's just the reason why I think you're being a little harsh on this movie, because you acting as if Jurassic Park has had a great tenure all of these years, and it really hasn't. It really hasn't. The first one was a phenomenon because of the CG abilities from the creators or whatever. But yeah, outside of that, it's been quite literally a joke. And once you lose the gimmick and or the awe of CG in the movies, what is the expectation? I mean, that's almost damn near what they were talking about in the movie, was it not?
Well, if that's the case, zoos wouldn't still be a thing if they're all of a sudden everybody doesn't give two shits about dinosaurs. That means the Houston Zoo wouldn't be making its millions of dollars and all this good stuff, being the fourth best zoo in the U.S. and all this stuff, and people still going to the San Diego Zoo, the Bronx Zoo, and all these other zoos. I mean, people still go to look at animals and stuff like that. Animals are still interesting. But my thing is, this movie, there was no redeeming qualities in this movie. And the only thing that I liked, and it was retarded, was that the black dude survived at the end. And I thought it was stupid, but I was happy he made it. But it was stupid, and I know it was stupid, but I enjoyed that, and that was like the only thing about it. But as they went down to character explanations of, yes, I'm sad, I'm this, I'm broken, I like the kids, and blah blah blah, but the explanations were so weak that why they were even there in the first place, and that doesn't make for a good movie. And then especially with the family, you're telling me dinosaurs have been around for 36 years. You're in the middle of the ocean. You see these things out of the ground, coming out of the water. Oh my God, what is those? What is that? Oh my goodness, what is that? Nigga's a damn dinosaur. You know that shit? You're over here going across a goddamn ocean. You know that's a goddamn dinosaur. Now, oh my God, what is that? What could it possibly be? They would have taught fucking dinosaurs in school in the past 36 years because they've been alive, and they'd have been like, that's a fucking spiny fucking saurus, and they would have known because they would have went through school. The little girl would have been like, oh, that's a spinosaurus, I've seen that shit. But no, they don't know what the fuck it is in the middle of a goddamn ocean where they shouldn't have been in the first place. And so it just wasn't interesting. And then is laughably unlikable as they made the teenage boy. You was hoping he was gonna die, and that was a very missed opportunity. Then they try and give him a redemption arc, but he's been such a douche from the beginning. His redemption arc didn't mean shit because whatever. I'm gonna go save this girl that I'm just trying to knock down. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. He's a great person because he jumped in the water to save his panties. Come on, man. Come on. And then every time he's over here fighting the dad, when there's no reason for him to fight the dad. And then when they finally make up, it was under the weakest pretenses there is. And it's just like the writing was bad all over, and it was just a bad movie. And they try and make the whole Jurassic Park theme and you're so special halfway through the movie, 2 hours in, and then you see the big dinosaurs and they play the Jurassic Park theme like you're supposed to be special. It's supposed to be special, and you've seen 30 dinosaurs already. I mean, nobody cares. It's like,
which was the point of the movie. You still touching on what they were saying in the movie.
Yes.
They were pretty much making fun of themselves in the movie.
And it was stupid. It was just stupid. Very poorly executed. Everything in this movie is like poor execution, and that's it. And that's my true gripe. Is just everything in this movie was poorly executed, which made for a boring, non-interesting film.
I do feel that the movie dragged on longer than it needed to be because I kept on looking at my watch. Where are we going with this movie? I mean, we got the 3 samples. I mean, how much longer are we gonna go? You know, now we got to fight at the helicopter, and then you know, I'm still a little confused behind that last big dinosaur with the bubble head.
It didn't do anything except take a helicopter out and kill the guy that was gonna die irregardless, and that's it. And so this is supposed to be the coolest, biggest bad dinosaur of this film, and it was stupid. They didn't build it up for anything. Like I almost didn't even know that was the dinosaur in the very beginning. They didn't build it up. I was like, oh, where did this alien-looking thing come from?
I did not know it was the dinosaur in the beginning. Which dinosaur at the beginning of the movie?
The one that killed the guy that fucked up with his goddamn Snickers bar?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You didn't even know that, and you finished watching the movie. So at least that's definitely a missed opportunity on their part. It was so bad. Like, there's nothing that you can tell me that this movie was good, and it was barely entertaining. And you say that I love all movies, everything is great. No. I give things a pass when they execute stuff, and even if it's supposed to be terrible, at least I know it's supposed to be terrible and they go for entertainment factor. Hence why I enjoyed Megan 2.0, because there was no way they were going to make it a horror movie, scary thing again after you've already seen the doll. And so they went and made it an action comedy, and I give them all the credit for that. I mean, was it a great movie? No, but I was highly entertained through the whole thing, and I was laughing, and I was like, that dude got killed. That dude got killed. That was funny. And it was funny. It was entertaining. But even the jokes didn't land. I didn't laugh at hardly anything in that movie.
I agree. The jokes were cringy at best.
Yes.
The jokes were cringy. The jokes were like, we supposed to laugh at that? I think I snickered at one of the jokes, but the rest of this shit, I was like, y'all keep this shit. What in the hell?
But yeah, I didn't like that movie. There was a lot of it.
Terrible. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't a great movie. I don't think it was a terrible movie.
It was bad, and it really doesn't deserve all the money that it's making. And that it's making and is going to make.
It wasn't terrible.
It was. Because the reason I know it's terrible is because most of the time I don't mind watching a movie over again because there's parts that I will pick out and I'm like, okay, dude, I really like it. That movie I have no want to see again. I would not spend my time. It's not even worth my time, much less my money, but it's not even worth my time.
Scarlett was looking a little hit the wallish.
Ah!
I gotta understand why she was complaining about the male gaze.
She didn't hit the wall. She let herself be that.
Okay, explain.
Meaning, she's still bad if she wants to be. Just like most of our significant others, when they roll out of the bed or they're just sitting at home in sweatpants, you're just like, whatever. But when they get dolled up and ready to go outside and try and, what's the young kids say, slay, and try to go out and slay, chicks look bad. And she just was like, I'm not gonna put in the fucking effort because I don't want to have this male gaze. And so if that's what you wanted to do, is to not put in the effort, that's perfectly fine. But when people are saying, hey, you kind of looking a little frumpy today, can't be mad at anybody because you didn't put in the effort. Because I mean, we'll just say the truth wise. It's gonna sound bad, but her body was not as bad as she normally has it for films that she does. Like normally she puts in that work to be quote unquote the male gaze, and at that point, if you don't want to put in the work, don't be mad that you don't get those type of roles anymore. If that's right. The thing, which that's perfectly fine. Like Meryl Streep stopped being bad a long time ago, but she gets great roles and is a great actress, and you can't take anything away from that woman for anything, because at this point she knows what role she's going for and this, that, and the third, that she's past the quote-unquote male gaze movie timing that she's gonna watch or be a part of. And so at that point, you just can't be mad at that. She didn't want to put in the effort, and if she doesn't get any more sexy roles after this, basically she did that to herself. Not that she aged out yet. I mean, I still think she's bad. I don't think she aged out yet. But once again, she's not what's that girl we just saw last night? Isabella something or other. That was the hot girl or whatever. I mean, she's cute. She's young. But plus, the funny thing is, she just had a birthday. Her birthday was the 10th when the movie came out.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Hot girl. But anyway, on ScarJo, I mean, she was.
She was kind of thick.
You said what?
I said she was kind of thick.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, that's your point.
Uh-huh.
I'm tracking that. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And I'm not even saying that she was ugly, but she could have put on makeup and had her hair done, whatever, and she would have looked, 10 times hotter. But if that's not what she's going for, hey, it's not what she's going for. But if you go back to whatever, what's that, Jurassic Park World, the first one, Bryce Dallas Howard, she spent the whole movie in heels and stuff, and then came out of her suit jacket just to have a cute blouse on, and she was hot. And she knew what she was going for. The people knew what they were going for, and hey, they did it. And so I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. And then going on the other side is girls want to say it's no fair that the actresses now are so thin and healthy and all this stuff, and that's what we're supposed to be compared to. Well, what the shit?
Standards.
What the shit do you talk about with dudes when the uh when the 70s and 80s and we had the Arnold Schwarzeneggers and Sylvester Stallones? There's no way I'm gonna have 16,000 abs all the time. There's no way I'm gonna have pecs bigger than my freaking thighs. What the hell? And right, and y'all expect us to look like that? It's, good.
Beauty standards.
You said what?
Beauty standards.
Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna look like that. And even in the Marvel movies, even as now, I was like, most of the guys, when they know that they have a shirtless scene, they stop eating food and drinking for 3-4 days to a week before the that shot. So their abs and muscles pop out and show. And I mean, nobody's up in arms like, I can't believe y'all have the guys doing this and that. Like, nobody cares. It's like entertainment. It's what we aspire to be, and that's okay. It's okay to have stuff to aspire to. It's okay.
Right. I agree.
Superman wouldn't be super if he wasn't fucking cut and muscular, would he? He'd just be a man. And nobody's gonna see that movie.
Well, at least they didn't shy away from calling him Superman this movie.
True.
Hmm?
I said true.
That was kind of pissing me off in
Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite Superman. Oh, that's what we should do. Rank Supermans from best to worst.
Okay.
Go.
Worst. Go. Worst is Quest for Peace. Easy. I dare somebody to argue that.
Okay, go for it. What's next?
Then I'm gonna go with theatrical too. Non-Donner too. I'm putting it right there by Quest for Peace.
I don't even think I even remember the theatricals, so that sucks. But keep going.
Yes, yes. That further proving my point. Is that bad? You don't even remember it. Hold on.
Keep going. I'm listening. I haven't heard anything egregious yet.
Then after theatrical 2, I'm probably gonna go. There you go.
Nice.
After theatrical 2, I'm probably gonna go. Returns.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Then I'm gonna go. Three, two, one.
okay, so where does this one land? In Man of Steel land?
Oh yeah, I forgot about those two. Okay.
Where's Batman v Superman land?
No, that's not in the damn equation.
Are you sure? I mean, but okay, I'll give you that then.
Okay. Man of Steel. All right, we got Question Piece, Theatrical 2, Returns, man, that's tough. Mm. I'm gonna throw 3. No, I'm gonna throw Man of Steel. Then 3. Then Legacy 2-1. Donner 2-1. There we go.
So where did this movie land?
I just told you. Number 3.
Oh, okay.
Better than Man of Steel. Better than Superman 3, but not better than Donner 2. And you can't really separate Donner 2 from 1.
Mhm.
Because Donner 1 doesn't have an ending. Did he say what the ending was supposed to be for 1? Did he ever say? Come on and say?
Not that I know of. I mean, but I can't say that I actually looked or paid attention.
Okay, what's your order?
Um, I will say Quest for Peace was trash.
Yep.
Then Batman v Superman. I'm gonna put that in because I hated that movie.
I don't know why you keep on trying to add it into the equation.
Because it's still Superman.
But it's not a Superman dedicated movie.
Dedicated enough. His mom's name was Martha.
You're gonna have to go and add in both Justice Leagues.
You could do that too, but you could add in Martha too. Then I would say I would put Returns. Didn't like that. Then the one with which one's the one with the nuclear man, whatever.
That's Quest for Peace.
That's Quest for Peace. Then I would say 3, Richard Pryor. Then I would say Man of Steel. Then I would say original 1. I mean, Donner 1. And then I would say the James Gunn one we just watched, and then I'll stop with 2 being my fave.
Donner 2.
Yes, I liked 2 a lot.
Donner 2 was really good, and that's why I say I don't know if you could. That's why I say I don't know if you could separate them.
And that's my list.
Yeah. A lot of people trash on Superman 3.
I enjoyed that one. I had no beefs with it. I actually enjoyed Richard Pryor quite a bit.
Yep. The extremes that Richard gave up to play that role. You get what I'm saying? How he normally portrays himself to water it down to the Superman role. That was impressive, number one. And his character was pretty good, number 2. But Christopher Reeves playing 3 characters in that movie. that man did that. Reeves put on a performance for that role, and he didn't even want to do it. He didn't want to do that one, and he damn sure didn't want to do Quest for Peace. Wait. Oh, and then you put so Legacy was pretty high because you put Legacy before 1.
Which one's Legacy?
Gunn, James Gunn.
Oh, is that what it's
That's what its official title is, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I liked it better than 1. Like I said, with the lack of closure, because you have to take it as is. And so, yeah.
Reeves still portrayed the best Kent versus Superman.
Yes, because he was truly a bumbling idiot when he was Clark Kent.
Yeah. Yeah. The contrast between those two characters was top-notch acting. And then in Legacy, they tried to say that it's his glasses that make people not recognize him. So he didn't even try to be a bumbling idiot Clark Kent. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Cavill had what,
a
30
half a
seconds?
minute. Half a minute as Clark
He
Kent.
said the same thing. I don't think I like the Green Lantern in Legacy.
I was talking to my homie about that earlier, and my whole thing sounds bad, but even though the haircut is basically comic book accurate, I didn't like it.
Right.
I didn't like it. And then also, I know Nathan Finnegan is getting up there in age, but I feel as though he should have spent some time in the gym and got kind of a superhero body, if that means anything. No, it sounds terrible.
No. If you're gonna go down in history for a role in a movie this big, you spend the effort. The effort.
I mean, because even Brad Pitt and his F1 movie, I don't know if you've seen that, which was amazing. That dude still took the time, got his abs up for that movie, and he's what, 61, 60, something like that? 61, 64. I know he's in his 60s. And he got his body, abs and everything for that role. So I'm just saying, if that's the case, he didn't have to have his abs. He didn't have to have his abs showing per se, but you could tell that there was a belly under his suit jacket.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could.
But my phone only has 8% left.
My phone, I'm not on the phone. It's tablet, it's plugged up. That's because it took you so long to get shit set up.
No, I started this with like 40% or 50%.
I'm talking about the live stream. It took you so long to get the live stream set up.
Oh, it took me that long? Oh, okay. See, tech guys don't even take their own stuff in account.
Hey, at least we have something to work with now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We have. There's no way to get the. I mean, it's too late now, but there's no way to get the. the chat menu out of the screen?
Yeah. You go to the what's that thing called? The settings symbol, click it, and then we'll give you the option how you want to set up your screen.
But I think the last time we were online, I tried to remove it altogether, and there's no option to do that, right?
Yes, there is. I don't have it on. I don't see anything except my gameplay.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Now I got it. Okay. This whole time I had the little bubbles jumping at the bottom. So now we know, you know. The stream might have to forgive me for that. Let's see how much better it looks on the stream.
So what we need to do is do what's that game called? Oh, you don't even have it for this system. That's right. Shit. Streets of Rage 4.
We could do remote play on the PS5. You know, where online play actually works. You know, that system.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Well, this is Hollywar 007. Check it out. I hope you enjoyed what I had to talk about these good movie and trashy movie and everything in between.
Jurassic Park. What is even the name of the Rebirth? Jurassic Park World Rebirth.
Yeah, what did it rebirth? Nothing. The secondary title meant absolutely nothing. It wasn't a reboot because nothing really happened. It was nothing rebirth. It's not like there was a new dinosaur that's gonna keep everything going on. It was just,
they do have a new dinosaur, that bubblehead dinosaur.
But that was already there.
We didn't know that.
Nah, player, you stretching.
So you knew that bubblehead dinosaur was over there the whole time. You didn't even know that it was the same dinosaur from the beginning of the damn movie.
Obviously, neither did you.
I'm not denying that. That's not the point I'm trying to make here. It wasn't that bad. I tell you, if you add your commentary for the dinosaurs.
Well, then you should make videos like It's Real 85 of the dinosaurs.
I said that I wanted to do this shit for real. Need to figure out how to work this software. It's video editing software, and then go in there and add my voices to the dinosaurs. Now they throwing boxes at the front door.
Well, anyway, I'm going to peace out of this mug. It was fun.
Like, comment, subscribe, Cutthoate, Hollywar, Black Image Entertainment.
Be entertained.
Maybe we'll get some consistent videos out of him now that he don't have to leave his woman.
Yeah, that wasn't the issue. You don't like to leave your place.
Mm-hmm. I think I've been over your place more in the last 2-3 years than you've been over mine. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. The difference is I'm sending out invites every week because I like to entertain everybody. Everybody at this place. This is the Mecca. And so you're just like, I don't want nobody here. You should stop by. Okay, when? Now. What? For real? For real? Now? Okay.
I'm telling you about these noodles in advance. I don't get no credit for that.
Yeah, and I said, okay, tomorrow's a better day. Now what?
I already told Real Housewives. I already told Real Housewives of MASH, so he can come up with his excuse. I already told Small Wonder reboot.
He said Small Wonder reboot.
I already told V the final series for the second time, so he could come up with his excuses. Anyway, all right, man.
All right, take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.